Hello BB, and Tyron Stokes is still the #1 according to 247 Sports. He can be a great athlete in 2026, but Kentucky has a big competition with Louisville, even though the guy is a native of there. Even so, can Pope bring the guy to Kentucky? Let's evaluate. Tyron Stokes draws attention in this 2026 recruitment. The young point guard, a native of Louisville, Kentucky, is a guy that many coaches dream of. Physical strength, refined technical ability, and a winning mentality that transcends statistical numbers. With his leadership in the prestigious 204 Sports ranking for 2026, it is not only a reflection of his current performance, but also a projection of his transformative potential in any program he decides to call home. Stokes' permanence in the first position of the ranking does not surprise those who closely follow the youth circuit. He combines size and strength in a way that is rare for a player at his position. Stokes can dominate opponents with his athletic explosiveness, create opportunities for his teammates with pinpoint passes, or simply take over the game when necessary. He is the kind of player who makes fans jump out of their seats while analysts nod their heads in approval at his decisions on the court. And here comes the big dilemma. Will Tyron Stokes choose to play for Louisville, his hometown, or will he choose to follow the broader path offered by Kentucky, an institution that has solidified itself as one of the most structured and successful programs in the country for decades? The question becomes even more relevant when considering the current context of college basketball, where local connections and emotional ties are crucial factors in the decisions of such young players. However, in this specific case, the argument in favor of Kentucky seems to go beyond simple emotions. With Mark Pope, the Kentucky basketball program is on a new level. Known for his ability to attract and develop elite talent, Pope has demonstrated an almost magical ability to connect with young athletes and help them reach their full potential. His direct involvement with prospects like Jordan Smith and Taylor Kinney shows that he not only has his eye on the best players, but is also willing to invest time and energy to ensure they feel valued before they even step foot in Lexington. This personalized approach is a significant differentiator, especially in a competitive market like Kentucky. For someone like Tyron Stokes, who is looking to not only excel at the college level but also prepare for a professional career, Kentucky represents the ideal setting. The state-of-the-art facilities, expert coaching support, and constant exposure provided by the SEC Conference are elements that few programs can match. While Louisville has its sentimental appeal, especially for a player who is a native of the city, it is hard to ignore what Kentucky offers in terms of structure and opportunities. Stokes has expressed how much being a Kentucky native means a lot to him, and that statement, while subtle, could be interpreted as a nod toward the program that best embodies the spirit of the state. The Kentucky Wildcats are not just a team, they are an institution that breathes basketball, and Stokes, with his dynamic and versatile style, would be a perfect fit to continue that legacy. Another important point to highlight is the presence of other emerging talent on Kentucky's radar. Players like Taylor Kinney, who recently rose in the rankings and will visit campus soon, show that the program is building a robust class for 2026. Stokes would have the chance to join a group of high-level players who could lead the team to new heights. In that sense, the idea of competing alongside other budding stars could be irresistible for a player with ambitions as big as Stokes. Pope knows that Stokes' recruitment is not just about beating Louisville in a regional matchup, but about cementing Kentucky as the ultimate destination for the best talent in the country. Let's see how this will be. Freshman point guard Jasper Johnson is emerging as a key player for the team's future. His recent call-up to the USA Basketball Men's U19 national team, which will compete in the 2025 FIBA U19 World Cup in Lausanne, Switzerland, from June 28 to July 6, is not only a personal milestone, but an opportunity that promises to elevate his game even further and, consequently, strengthen Pope's project at Kentucky. This international experience, combined with Johnson's natural talent, signals that the Wildcats are building something special, with the potential to return the program to the top of college basketball. Johnson, who has a rare combination of court vision, shooting accuracy, and defensive instincts, secured his spot on the U.S. team after a week of intense practices in Colorado Springs. He will be among 12 players led by University of Arizona coach Tommy Lloyd in a roster filled with talent such as AJ DeBenza and Koa Pete. The opportunity to compete against elite teams such as Australia, France, and Cameroon in Group E of the World Cup will be a crucial test for the young point guard, facing international opponents in a high-profile tournament like the FIBA U19, which the United States has dominated with 8 gold medals. Most recently in 2021, will provide Johnson with a unique experience. He will have the chance to hone his ability to lead under pressure, adapt to varying styles of play, and develop a global mindset, qualities that will be invaluable when he wears the Wildcats jersey. Johnson's experience in Switzerland is not only a showcase for his talent, but an opportunity for growth that will have a direct impact at Kentucky, already accustomed to the big stage. as demonstrated by his gold medal at the 2024 FIBA U19 AmeriCup and his game-winning performance at the Nike Hoop Summit, where he helped the US win 124-114 in overtime. Johnson is learning how to be a leader on the court. That ability to command the game will be crucial to Mark Pope's dynamic offensive system, which values creative and versatile point guards. The exposure to different tactical systems and the intensity of an international tournament will help Johnson refine his decision-making and playmaking skills, traits that align perfectly with Pope's vision of fast, smart and adaptable basketball. A native of Versailles, Kentucky, Johnson is already proud to represent his home state. His career at Woodford County High School, where he led the Yellow Jackets to the KHSAA Sweet 16 semifinals in 2023, and his time with Overtime Elite, where he averaged 20.3 points, 5.9 rebounds and 5.8 assists, show a well-rounded player capable of impacting the game in multiple areas. On the AAU circuit, playing for Team THAD in the EYBL, he shined at the 2024 Peach Jam, averaging 19.8 points and 1.2 steals, proving himself to be a point guard who combines offensive explosiveness with defensive solidity. That versatility will be an asset for Kentucky, especially in the Dolores system, one of the most competitive conferences in college basketball. For Mark Pope, Johnson's call-up is more than an individual achievement. It's proof that his Kentucky project is attracting the best talent in the country. Pope, known for his modern approach and his ability to develop players, is assembling a roster that combines youth, talent, and ambition. Johnson's international experience will prepare him to be an immediate leader in Lexington, bringing not only technical ability but also the mindset of a proven competitor in high-stakes scenarios. His ability to perform under pressure, demonstrated in competitions like the AmeriCup and Hoop Summit, will be a game-changer in the playoffs, where the Wildcats often face tough opponents at Rupp Arena and beyond. That's fans eagerly await the season. Jasper Johnson's journey at the U19 World Cup is a harbinger of things to come. A great guy representing Kentucky. Let's talk